Hello and welcome to AEC TV News. I'm Mayer Tawfiq. 7 students were found overdosed on drugs in a private school in Australia. 5 boys in critical condition remained in the hospital until Thursday afternoon. These boys are aged around 14 and 15.
The specifics, I will say, we've certainly found some evidence at the scene indicative of what we believe to be a powdered drug.
The police are still investigating how the students obtained the drugs and if other students were able to get these drugs as well. The UK police has confirmed that 4 people have died in an explosion in the English city of Leicester. Police Superintendent Shane Neal said that there are other 4 people who are also being treated in a hospital.
The fire service have been keen to make sure that we rescue as many people as we can do, but unfortunately at this moment in time we have confirmed 4 people have died in the fire and the explosion.
Matthew Kane, Leicestershire Fire and Rescue Service said that a search and a rescue operation inside the building is still running.
Building collapse. You can see just after 7 o'clock when we were called, we received a large number of emergency calls to an explosion. On arrival there was a significant fire, significant building collapse, reports of numerous people possibly trapped within the building. So crews have worked throughout the night to extinguish the fire. We've now got specialist search and rescue teams supported by search dogs on scene. We're trying to locate any further casualties that may be within the building.
Current research by the police is still ongoing, looking for any alive people within the building. Newly elected Liberian President George Weah and President French Emmanuel Macron just launched a fund to support sports projects in Africa. Weah and Macron aim at developing the relationship between 2 countries. Macron confirmed he would provide development aid to Liberia, since it was one of Africa's poorest countries. The new financial aid given to the sports sector will also involve the African Development Bank.
Je suis très content parce qu'en fait, en Afrique, en ce qui concerne le football, il y a une passion incroyable, un talent incroyable. Ce qui manque un peu, c'est effectivement la structure et l'infrastructure. Donc, on va investir.
Liberia had mostly relied on its close ties with the US for aid. Now we can see that Europe is coming in to help as well. Presenting their annual report in Moscow, Russia's Amnesty International discussed how problems concerning human rights affect the country. The Amnesty Director Research Anna Neistat elaborated the organization's observations.
Последние годы, и в частности, и в особенности в 2017 году, мы наблюдаем, к несчастью, очень существенную регрессию в области защиты прав человека. И речь идет уже не только о том, что отдельные государства, отдельные правительства или неправительственные силы нарушают права отдельных лиц или групп лиц.
Alexei Navalny, a lawyer and a political activist as well as a nemesis of Russian President Putin, was recently arrested during the demonstration, presumably under orders from the president.
В регионе оставались актуальными темы дискриминации, беженцев и мигрантов, насилия в отношении женщин, несоблюдения экономических и социальных прав. В общем, к сожалению, наш очередной доклад становится очередным каталогом репрессий, очередным каталогом поломанных человеческих судеб, но есть там и в нем же содержится и надежда.
Despite all the hardship, Krivoshev is optimistic enough to say that he still holds hope for the future. The government in Italy has ruled that children must be vaccinated against 12 common illnesses before they are enrolled in schools. More than 1,000 people turned out in the rain at an anti-vax rally this weekend in Rome to protest and denounce the new law demanding freedom of choice for the children. This law goes into effect next month. It will result in a fine up to 500 euros. Last year, the number of measles cases across the continent tripled and continued to increase. According to the European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control,
giusta, perché vogliamo essere liberi di scegliere noi cosa fare ai nostri figli. Sono nati sani e non vogliamo immettere nei loro corpi medicinali o cose che potrebbero danneggiare il loro corpo che è nato.
Some of the public in Italy are still protesting against the newly formed policy. The red lines that dots art gallery, which showcases work by the acclaimed calligrapher Munir al-Sha'rani, is currently hosted at the Sharjah Art Gallery in the Center of Arts at AUC, New Cairo. The gallery showcases al-Sha'rani's work since the 1970s until present time, highlighting this progressive process and this significant periods that influenced his ideologies and shaped his art. His work is mainly themed with Arab pride.
Actually, I'm not familiar with this type of field of art. Some pieces.
The gallery will remain open to all visitors till March 8th. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.